Hey guys, so just a quick little video. This past weekend I went back up to Windrock for a second weekend in a row, and Lawson and his son Lucas went with me. And we decided to find the abandoned train, which we finally did. It's off of G7, which is what you're seeing on the map right here. And if you want to freeze frame, you'll be able to see it in more clarity. It's about to the trailhead, it's about 13.7 miles, as you can see, and it is quite a change. You're basically going around and over the main mountain. Right here you can see there's two train cars, there's a locomotive, and you can walk through them. This is technically on private property, but and there is some broken glass and things like that. But as long as you take care of it, which I think most of us would, treat it with respect. But it's really fun to see, really neat. We had a great time and really enjoyed ourselves. And there's Lawson and his son Lucas in front of our machines. But it's a good ride. I would say it's a moderate ride, really nice. All right, so Trail 11 strikes again. Lawson and I, we decided to go up here and take another ride on it,
okay.
and also show it to Lucas. And these are the same rocks where I had my accident. Actually coming up, I actually got stuck, had to pull the winch out, and only took just a couple of minutes, but got right over the rock. And then once I did, Lawson attempted to come up, and he actually ended up getting a little bit, not stuck, but just couldn't get over the rock, and some guys wanted to pass us. So that's what's going on here in the video, and then I'll let it play here in just a moment.
He's waiting on us to go down. I tried to help talk him through it, but
That's it. Cut it to the right there, and you're home free.
That'll work. That's your buddy down there with that Maverick?
Yeah.
Man, that's a bad bitch.
Well, on this trail, back in January, I ended up slipping and going over the edge and ended up in a tree. Fortunately, not a lot of damage, and I was okay. So it was not a fun experience, though. I don't recommend it.
Nah, we won't do that. Y'all have a good ride.
All right, you too. Hey, we live in Cherokee County too. I said we live in Cherokee County too.
yeah, really, where you at?
Right off East Cherokee. The just south of Highway 20 in the Macedonia area.
I'm in Canton.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah, we know that area pretty good.
Yeah. Have a good one.
Hey, bud, take it easy.
All right, straighten up, straighten up. All right, now, yeah, that's it. All right, now look, whoa, hold. That's it, give it some gas. Give it gas. That's it, gas it, gas it, gas it, gas it, gas it. There you go, you're over, you're good.
We did see some interesting wildlife. This is on Trail G50, and this is, I believe, an eastern diamondback rattler. It had been run over by me and also by a dirt bike as well, I think. So it was still alive. It was rattling, but it was definitely dying. And you can see how dusty it was with Lucas and Lawson here. So it was a fun time, but it was definitely dusty. Obviously, I've cleaned up the machine here, and you can actually see I've got the doors removed. Got them sitting over here in the corner. The reason for that is next weekend my kids have a band event, and I'll be pulling a trailer, so I'll be getting in and out of the vehicle a lot. So I've removed the doors for that purpose. And I've done a few other changes that I want to go over as well. When I worked on the axles, I ratcheted the springs up one notch. So they're now on, I think it's, the third step, basically. And I think the machine rode pretty well. It still has a good, well, let me show, there we go. Probably didn't show up on camera, but it does have a good amount of movement still. And I may go ahead and move it back down one, but it's still a very comfortable ride. Anyway, I've done that. Another thing I've done is I still have the mirror mounted down low, but I've moved this one up high. I think that's going to be a bit better for on the trail. One of the things that does commonly happen is just from the brush, these tend to get knocked back anyway. And the reason I didn't do the one on the driver's side is that when I had the mounts down low, I was using one of these when I had the accident as a GoPro mount. My GoPro was not mounted when I had that accident, but what happened was apparently when I came back down out of the tree when we were doing the recovery, it fell off. Basically, it just snapped right off. So anyway, I've got to get another one of those mounts. A couple other things that's been going on. I have bought, or I did buy a Garmin GPS unit. I actually used Topo Maps Plus, which was really good yesterday, and very pleased with it. But I wanted to get just a small used Garmin so that I can use that on the trail. So I bought that. I'm going to try that out next time I go riding. I've also, too, you may notice, I've removed the windshield. It's actually sitting over there in the corner. And what I think I'm going to end up doing is, I do like the windshield. I like the idea of a windshield, but what I've been thinking about doing is probably getting rid of that one and going with a RIFAB unit. And I've read some really good reviews about that one. That one folds down instead of folding up. And what they've done is they've come up with a mounting system that basically mounts here where there's a pin, kind of like that. When it comes down, it locks onto that pin so that when you want it down, and it also has, down at the bottom, it has a vent that folds out, and it does have a place for a wiper as well. I've also, another video will be coming soon, I've got a kit where I'm going to mount a windshield washer. It comes with the jets, and it'll basically shoot up at the windscreen. So I've got to have to decide where I'm going to mount that, but that's coming up as well. And just some other things. I did just kind of a maintenance check on the machine today. Spark plugs look good. Oil is looking really good. Other than that, not a lot to report. Very, very pleased with the performance of the machine this weekend, and up at Windrock. Had, again, a great ride. And I'll put in some other photos as part of the video of some of the stuff we saw, including I believe it's an eastern diamondback rattlesnake is what it's called. But anyway, saw that, which was kind of neat, and I'll put those in the video as well. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Please like the videos. Please share, and come back for more.